Welcome to the Australian Institute of Motorsport, Round 3, Race 3, Sydney Motorsport Park.
And here we go. We're the last race of the weekend. Australian Institute of Motorsport sponsored cars, and we've got Dylan Thomas, who won under the safety car in the race early this morning.
Great start, Simon Pace.
Simon Pace has taken the lead. That's very unusual for Dylan Thomas to be beaten off the line. Look at the Formula V's go down the main straight, and as you can see, it's pretty dark and overcast. The that's due west, and the sun's getting down
Daniel
very low.
Stein's turning left straight off the bat here, trying to get the tuck into the third spot here.
And did I just see
he's beat Jeff Bennett, who finished third last race.
Did I just see 7,000 RPM on Daniel Stein's VW flat 4 engine there?
Fantastic shot here on board. He's got a couple
and
of...
he's catching. That's a great start.
He's actually got a couple of buttons on his steering wheel. There must be like a boost and a...
That's the push to pass. That's right.
And Jeff Bennett's nose cone.
Jeff Bennett falling away, third to fourth place there. Steiny in third place. Here's a great shot of them going round turn 1 off the line.
Darren Williams there in fifth, having a good look. Simon Thompson in sixth.
Three wide into turn 1.
Steiny deep, big lock-up.
Round the outside.
Oh, run out of road.
Circuit. Bad luck, Daniel, but he might keep his position. He does.
Okay.
Excellent driving.
Well, he was able to get on the throttle nice and early there. He's lost a bit of time, but he was able to get a good run out.
That's an interesting line. I might try that out there myself next time.
Thomas up the inside of Simon Pace here.
And Dylan Thomas takes the lead. This is...
there you go, 135k an hour into there.
This is courageous driving bravado from Dylan Thomas.
Okay, and to fill you in, Michael Kinsella had a spin at the end in the last race, and Butcher collected him. So both those guys are going to be coming through the field from further back. As is Timmy Brook.
And yeah, Timmy Brook, something, obviously, I think he's had his suspension damaged by going off, maybe.
There's Timmy Brook going up the inside of Morgo.
Timmy Brook's passed about 3 or 4 cars, I think, off the line.
Oh, that's unusual. I thought it would have been about 14,
5 or
15.
6 or 7, but he's in a pretty tough pack.
Okay, there's Lyle Moyes and William Pym.
Here we go, onto the...
Thomas, bit of curb.
Into the extended circuit.
Simon Thompson, a little bit of...
Look at them all go through here. Bruce Perry going out wide, around Michael Kinsella. Lee Porter in the yellow Jacer. Gary Hook in the blue Jacer. All the midfield pack, nose to tail.
There's that Kinsella up the inside of Perry.
He was probably down to second, maybe even first gear through there.
It looked like that was Matty Bode going up the inside of Alan Harrison, and now you've got another car going up the inside.
This is a giant Formula V traffic jam as they go on back onto...
Oh, it was Richard Jefford. And there's Butcher coming through as well.
Richard, he's
Alan
racing.
Harrison's getting hammered.
Richard's jacing.
Richard's jacing?
What else would he be doing? Okay.
I thought he would have been LE100.
LE100. Here we go. Right onto the main straight again at the end of the first lap.
Okay, so it looks like Timmy Brook's up with that group now, so he'll fight very strong with this.
Hey, there are too many cars to call. There is just one V after another and another and another. So we know them all, but we haven't got time to yell out who they are.
Okay, so there's Lyle Moyes with William Pym coming at the last corner. Everyone on the inside line. Thomas, Pace.
One giant Formula V slipstreaming snake right down the left-hand side.
Okay, there goes Bruce Perry. Saw his delivery. There goes Bruce Pearce. There goes Matt Bode.
Matt Pearce in the orange Jacer leading that pack, yeah.
Okay, now there's the Brabham Straight, and we're on the Brabham circuit.
Going through Stephen Cannon, Bernie Cannon. There's William Pym. He's just passed Lyle Moyes. I think he might have had a quiet first lap through the extended circuit, the tight corners.
There's Simon Pace going around the outside of Thomas, and he gets the slipstream here for Daniel Stein.
That's about 170. They got close, 170k. That's close. That's
who's the back of that? That's the back of Butcher's car.
Back of Butcher's car. He's made up lots of cars. There's Alan Harrison there on the right hand side, and there's going around the outside of Bruce Pearce,
and then
dive down the inside of Matt Boat, left right.
Who's that?
That's Bruce Pearce running wide, I think.
Okay, Daniel Stein up the inside of Simon Pace,
and there's that Matt Kinsella running wide again. Yes, round the outside of Bruce Perry.
There's talk about running wide. There's Richard Jefford. Everyone's running wide here. Must be the new line to take.
Back to the leading pack, and that's Simon Pace on the outside of Daniel Stein, who's grabbed the position from Simon, and Mick Kinsella one step behind there.
Okay, so now he's
looking forward.
If you look at the dash, he was doing 125 on the exit.
So that's Steiny in second place behind Dylan Thomas.
Okay. And
Steiny's got second place.
Yep, he's doing a great job there. And there's Darren Williams in fourth, also in this group of 4, and Timmy Brook's not far off it either.
Running wide on the exit of 5. Look at this pack: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Yep, Timmy Brook looked like he just went up the inside of Simon Thompson. Let's see if he pops out that way. Yes, he does.
This is really good stuff. A few guys who are really close to the front.
Morgan Fremantle, Johnny Mack, Kinsella, Bruce Perry,
Gary Hook, Craig Spark. Not enough time to call everyone, is there?
No, there's Jacob Andrews. So Thomas,
Oh, that
Daniel
car,
Stein.
Dylan's car looks just incredibly stable through that left, right, doesn't it?
Okay, there's Kinsella going up the inside of Bruce Perry. Here's Craig Spark having a look at Gary Hook.
And Lee Porter. And Lee Porter's made up positions as well.
Doing a great job, Lee Porter.
Looking across the circuit.
Remembering that Lee Porter missed most of last year.
He he missed everything from after the first race meeting on.
Daniel Stein drops the wheel off. Oh, sorry, Jeff Bennett drops the wheel off.
Right, from third place.
And that dust lingers.
So do lots of other things. Okay, so we'll find out. There's Bruce Pearce and
Matty Pearce is with the back of the 1600s there, leading the 1200 group, doing a fantastic job.
The camera positions don't allow us having what the cars through going through
Johnny
turn 9.
Kinsella and Bruce Perry coming through the final corner.
Hard in fourth gear. They keep fourth gear all the way through here and get onto the main straight.
So Lee Porter's ahead of Gary Hook there, so he must have made a pass coming into the old turn 9 there.
And or maybe turn 10 anywhere through there. Here we go.
Okay, so Thomas has got a gap now and
he's keeping to the right-hand side this time.
So he's feeling comfortable.
He's not feeling comfortable and throwing all the people chasing...
3 wide into 1.
170k down there.
3 wide into 1.
Again, 170k.
3 wide into 1.
So, we'll call that one.
Okay, so there's Matty Bone and Alan Harrison. He's on board.
Simon Pace down the inside of Daniel Stein.
And then Darren goes for the inside, so Darren will get the best shot here.
Oh, look, Simon Pace almost took Daniel out. There must have been a cigarette paper's width between them there.
Okay, so Darren Williams will have the benefit here. Oh, and Daniel Stein's going back up the inside again.
There you go. These 3 cars on
3 wide into 2.
Losing my breath here. Darren Williams, he's putting pressure on Daniel Stein.
Okay, and so he's Timmy Brooks now with this group.
Did I say Daniel Williams or Darren Williams? It's Darren Williams, whoever it is, it's a Williams.
Okay, so Darren Williams is just behind Daniel Stein, who's just in front of Simon Pace, Jeff Bennett. He's on board. Great shot this here. Great looking car.
That car looks fabulous through there, doesn't it?
Okay, fresh paint for this round as well.
Right. All Jaces look great, but that one especially so.
Okay, a little bit of a twitch at the rear of Thomas's car. He's obviously pushing to try and make a breaky. Daniel Stein not too far back though.
Now Dylan Thomas, he is
a bit of extra track there.
He is a top class driver, but these young drivers, but they're not losing hardly anything behind Dylan.
Gary Hook's looking very strong there as well.
Someone sliding through turn 5 and running wide.
Oh, Daniel Stein was a little bit twitchy there.
Look at this pack of cars.
I wonder if Simon Pace is looking to size up Williams into this hairpin here. No, they're all going to go line astern. So it's Stein, Williams, Pace, here's Kinsella. He's gone through on Johnny Mack.
Don't tell me Dylan might have a bit of a problem because he's probably backing up this huge pack of cars.
Backing up, he's got 2 car lengths.
Well, sure, but the second pack is racing pretty hard, so that's slowing themselves down as well.
There's Craig Sparks behind Lee Porter, so Lee Porter's having a good strong push forward.
And Simon Pace, he obviously fixed his problems from the race this morning, and Simon is a top 2, top 3 driver, and he's having trouble catching Daniel Stein and Darren Williams in this race. So this is really close, really fast racing. There's no one who's really slowing themselves down, and they're not losing anything on Dylan Thomas.
No, there's not much of a gap here. This next group can all tow back up to him. And here, talking of the tow, there's Darren Williams. Here comes Simon Pace. He's on board.
Here's the passing move, and there's a passing on passing move.
Yep.
And this is turning into a passing on passing on passing move.
And it's going to turn onto a passing on passing on passing on passing move after that, because when they turn into turn 2.
Into turn 2. Here's the short straight run from turn 1 down.
Stein is on the outside this time, so he won't have the benefit that he had of last time when he was on the inside.
Right, another angle of the turn 1 to turn 2 stretch.
Here you go. Can Simon Pace brake late and go up the inside of
No,
Darren
he
Williams?
doesn't.
No.
Daniel Stein squeezes Darren Williams, and Darren Williams pushes Daniel Stein out.
Timmy Brook goes around the outside of Jeff Bennett. There's a bit of wheels there from Daniel Stein in the dirt.
Flat out in third, and then 4th through the turn 3 corner.
Who's going to be braver under brakes? Simon Pace. Can he come from all the way back there?
Oh, this is just awesome racing from these guys, really. You don't normally see a 3 wide coming into turn 4 as they do through here.
So hold your breath, and there he goes.
Darren Williams is now up to second. Mate, no one's giving anything. No one's being polite, but no one's crashing into each other either.
And Simon Thompson's doing a great job just hanging on the back of this group here. He seems to have lost a little bit of pace from the last race.
Right, yeah, now a bit of a gap now for Dylan Thomas moving a bit away because of all the racing going on in this great pack.
Oh, yep, a little bit of curve there from Thomas.
This is really good to watch. And
this is a great little camera angle coming on the new section of the Brabham Brabham circuit there.
It is, but all the camera angles so far have been really good. Great views of Formula V racing in the Australian Institute of Motorsport.
There was Butcher coming back through there, just behind Bruce Perry there.
Right, I hope everyone around the universe is really going to appreciate the sort of racing we're seeing.
Matty Bone, Jacob Andrews, Matty Pearce, lead 1200. Fantastic job.
That's
right.
Ahead
of Bruce Pearce.
And Bruce Pearce is probably fading away there because of the level of racing that goes on. Almost.
That was so close to contact.
Now,
he thought about it and then pulled out of it, locked the reel, and almost came up to the back of Simon Pace.
The ball and crew, I'm sure they got lots of...
Okay, so there's quite a margin there now from Thomas to Darren Williams.
It is.
But then he's saying that, there's a straight coming up, everyone's going to slipstream and they'll pull that margin back.
And here we are, they're coming onto the straight through the turn 12. There's the turn 1 exit. Great camera angle again. And
whoa, Butcher!
That's Butcher again?
Hang on, no, he's had contact there with...
Contact.
Oh, he's been hit!
That's contact going into the corner.
So,
don't tell me...
There's Butcher looking at the back of the car. That's the second time in 2 races.
Is that the same angle that we saw before?
No,
Butcher
the other one was
away?
on the Brabham circuit. This is now on the final turner.
I wonder if we'll get another angle, but I wonder if Bruce Perry and...
Well, Bruce Perry was slowly going to the inside of the track there, so and the onboard of Butcher did show contact, so I wonder if there was contact between the two of them.
Right.
Or something else went on.
I wonder if we'll get a replay of that. I wonder if Channel 7 will give us a replay of that incident there.
We might have to go to Fox Sports for a more detailed view. There's Jacob Andrews doing a fantastic job with his second ever round.
Oh, look.
Here's on board. Simon Pace going up the inside of Darren Williams. Daniel Stein's going to get the double toe here. He goes up the inside.
This is courage, but we know Darren Williams, mate, he's one of the safest, smartest, cleanest drivers out there.
Okay, so can Daniel Stein now go up the inside of Simon Pace into turn 2?
And everyone is giving each other space here. This is really
looking
beautiful racing. Tim Brook in the Sky Blue Jacer has recovered from a long way back. And
Timmy Brook up the inside.
He's making up 5 spaces in 2 corners. No, he goes back to where he was.
Okay, so Darren Williams slots back into 4th and Timmy Brook 5th. Okay, here's the next group. So
Craig Stark, John McDonald, Gary Hook will go back. This is where the action is, up near the front pack.
So there's Thomas. Pace.
Right, and Simon Pace, Stein. Daniel Stein,
Williams,
Darren Williams, Jeff Bennett. There was a position or 2 back.
Yeah, I think it was
Steiny going right and sliding. Everyone's sliding through there.
Kinsella's now on that group.
Kinsella's up there.
Simon Thompson's still on that group.
Look at this pack. This is great racing on.
Okay. So they're all together there. So now Simon Pace has just made a car length there to Daniel Stein through that little corner there. So can he now chase down Thomas?
And they're catching Thomas for the lead here. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th.
That double toe they get down the straight and Thomas is shooting his own air. That will concertina open and close. So
awesome. This is awesome stuff.
So Thompson's still doing a fantastic job here, and Kinsella has come through.
Right, so up the steep hill and then from 2nd or 3rd and flat out through here.
Oh, bit of dirt there again from Jeff Bennett.
Back to 4th.
Jacob Andrews here coming down the Brabham section.
Good. And these guys here, they're on their own.
Matty Pearce lead 1200.
They're pushing air, and it's pretty hard to make up spaces, but they've got really good racing times, considering all of that.
Okay, so Simon Pace has made up ground to Thomas there. Look at that. He's pulled a little bit of a gap to Daniel Stein, and he's made time up to Thomas in that. So I wonder if Thomas made a little mistake.
And I don't know if
there's a car on the outside there.
But it's great to see the racing being allowed to continue with the car on. That's Steve Butcher's car, looking forlorn.
Okay, there's the last lap board at the tower there. So here we go. Darren Williams up the inside of Daniel Stein. Kinsella up the inside of Timmy Brook.
Right, so we'll get to the leaders in a second, but you won't want to
last lap. Johnny Mack up the inside of Morgo.
Morgan Fremantle, our technical director, he's on it all the way through this weekend so far.
So Morgo will be finishing the race running straight and scrutineering his own car.
No, we don't normally allow him to do that, but
here he comes through Jacob Andrews. He missed the start, so he's a bit further back, trying to make his ground back up. There's
Matty Pearce, the lead 1200,
and Matty Bode. He was further up, so he's had to spin somewhere.
Right, incidents have happened all the way through this race.
Okay, so and here's Richard Jefford. He was also further up, so he's also had a bit of a moment.
All right.
Simon Pace with Thomas.
And Simon's where's he come from? He's made up
look to try and go around the outside. Thomas deeper under brake.
He's made up 3 or 4 seconds and about 100 metres on Dylan Thomas just in one lap.
Okay, and they're all there.
They're all closer.
Timmy Brooks got pushed a bit wide there. Kinsella's gone through. Here we go. Here it is from on the board.
This is a
bit of a lock-up from not Stein.
That was Michael Kinsella and Jeff Bennett.
Jeff Bennett made a lock-up.
Look, we're just going to have to see what and hang on and see what happens.
So Darren Williams is now sitting right behind the back of Daniel Stein, looking where he can make a point. You can see his nose is almost touching that rear muffler here in Formula V racing.
And,
nice close,
do they
Darren
touch?
Williams.
This is incredible driving, particularly from Darren Williams. I've never seen Darren so close. He's obviously wants to get
having a look up the inside of Darren Williams into turn 5. Does he do it?
And they run wide. They all run wide at turn 5 and off the circuit. They're all just following the same line.
Well, a racing driver will use all the track and then some.
And more than the track there.
Okay, so Darren Williams, will he have a look at the inside? I was about to say into turn 9, but I forgot we're on the Brabham circuit.
I've got to say, mate, this is the Australian Institute of Motorsport sponsored racing, and Andy, I hope you're really going to enjoy this.
There's a spinner, Darren Williams.
Darren Williams, did he touch someone?
He was doing fantastic. He was all over the back. He's on board. He's dropped it himself.
That's speed.
Cancella to the dirt.
That's just speed.
So...
That's just going too fast.
There's Johnny Mac, Borgo, that was Gary Hook. Now, I don't want to put the jinx on it, but that's Gary Hook about to finish 3 races in a weekend in a row.
Which is just an incredible thing to see. But I feel sorry for Darren Williams there in their Hankook Racing Tyre sponsored Jason, because...
There's Alan Harrison coming down to the bottom corner there. Jacob Andrews doing a good job. He's catching that group there as well. So after a bad start, he's moving forward. Thomas with Simon Pace.
Now this is
turn 9.
This is coming into turn 9 that we
turn 15 nowadays.
Turn 15, turn 9 that we can't see.
A little bit of rear slide there from Simon Pace.
Right, that's a tight hairpin, and they're off the circuit again. But will Simon Pace make up the gap?
He's right on him.
No-tell. He's made up about 10 metres in that short section between turn 9 and turn 11.
So Simon Pace should get the run there. So onto the straight, he should be in a good position to take a side for the win.
Mick Kinsella in 4th, Tim Brook in 5th, Simon
Thompson up the inside of Jeff Bennett.
And here we go. This is the
run of the line. This is the final quarter.
It's a different line coming onto the straight from Simon Pace.
Thomas tried to square it up to get a good run out of there, and Pace is all there. Now goes to the inside.
This will be all slipstream as they make up the last couple of... This is a slipstream.
There goes Simon.
And look at the difference.
Here comes the line.
Oh my God.
He's covered.
And he's got it.
He's got it.
He did it.
So Pace... And that's Daniel Stein in 3rd. That'll be Daniel Stein's first ever podium.
Simon Pace won the race. That's incredible racing. Dylan Thomas lost all that advantage he had through the entire race. I can't breathe.
All right, so the finishing order is Thomas with... Pace with Thomas, with Daniel Stein getting 3rd, Kinsella 4th. 5th was...
I don't know, mate. I've lost it.
Who got 5th? So I think Simon Thompson must have come through to take 5th.
We'll find out in a second.
There's the lead 1200 of Matty Pearce going through.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the remaining cars, mate, but that race was just... The winning nose to tail, wheel to wheel was just too much for me.
Bernie Cannon took 2nd in the 1200s, and it looks like Lyle Moyes is
Here we go. Simon Pace, well done, mate. Great racing. Dylan Thomas, Daniel Stein, Michael Kinsella.
Timmy Brook came back to 5th. Thompson 6th, Jeff Bennett 7th, Morgo was 8th.
And the 1200 cars, Matthew Pearce, you're driving like a champion. Bernie Cannon, Lyle Moores. What happened to Steve Cannon? Sorry, mate, we'll find out and we'll get back to everyone. Hope they all enjoyed this race.